Dear audience, do subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you will be first notified whenever I upload a new video. This channel is to help you break away from any forms of subjectivity. Seeing things clearly and objectively will make you a calm and peaceful person. I am Alicia Tay, a certified professional coach and an HRDF certified trainer. I am promoting a reflection process with logical thinking to gain clarity. My question is, how do you do reflection? Do you just sit there and think back what you did, then analyze what you had done wrong, or thinking what others did and how things went wrong? Well, in a lot of situations, it is not a matter of right or wrong. It is a matter of what works. Even it is a matter of right or wrong, then it is a matter of the angle of viewpoints. Think about this. If the basis is the subjective opinions or thoughts, it will be controversial. Because, like the idiom says, there are always two sides to every point. I think most of the time, it has more than two sides. This channel is not about the topic. It is about doing reflection objectively. The topic is just to facilitate the reflection. There are 3 stages in this reflection process. Stage 1 is mindfulness. It is about the facts and information. Because to be objective, we want to base on facts and information, not sitting there and think alone based on what you think, your subjective opinions and thoughts, without enough facts and information. Stage 2 is about the logical thinking process, and stage 3 is about action plan. Any thinking without action plan is meaningless, because ultimately it is about what we need to do next, how to adjust and move forward, how to improve and better towards the success and goal. Reflection is the beginning of wisdom. Logical thinking leads to clarity. Clarity leads to wisdom. Ultimately, wisdom leads to purity. Purity prevents the corruption of mind, body, and soul. Because not only that we want to be successful, we want to be successful and peaceful, living a harmonious life, right? To watch this video to the end, because the gist is in the conclusion. But you need to watch it through. Don't skip. Otherwise, you may not get the gist and you may not understand the message in the conclusion. Ultimately, leads to success, peace, and harmony. To reach purity, wisdom is the key. Clarity is the door. Reflection is the way, and logical thinking is the tool. Dear audience, do you see this common phenomenon? Someone coined a term, and for whatever reasons, it was accepted, and it has been used like forever. It is time to review and think it through with logical thinking to see if it does make sense. If I tell you that this term, talent development, does not make sense, what is your first reaction? Don't resist without watching this video. Find out the answer by walking through this reflection process with logical thinking. This is the history. Talent management or talent development was a term coined in 1997 and featured predominantly in a report by McKinsey. From that moment, it gained traction as humans were and continue to be seen as the most valuable asset of an organization. I don't argue with the objective or the purpose. But when I look at these 2 words, I think it is confusing and misleading. Let's go through the reflection process with logical thinking. And let's begin with stage 1, mindfulness. Stage 1, mindfulness. This is about facts and information. As you know, I go by dictionary. I believe that dictionary is the most credible source for interpreting words. Therefore, my basis of definition and my first choice of definition will certainly be dictionary. Let's find out the definitions of talent in 3 credible dictionaries. Number 1, according to the Oxford Dictionary, talent is the natural ability to do something well. Number 2, according to Cambridge Dictionary, talent is the natural ability to be good at something, especially without being taught. Remember this, without being taught. Number 3, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, talent is the natural endowments of a person. Okay, now we have 3 definitions from 3 credible sources, the dictionaries. Let's move on to stage 2 and stage 3, logical thinking and action plan. Stage 2 and stage 3, logical thinking and action plan. Dear audience, what do you see in these 3 definitions? Do you see the keyword natural, natural ability, or natural endowment? The key logical question here is, how could nature be developed? Nature is natural. Develop is developed. These 2 are different things. The logic is, things that are being developed are not natural. Period. This is no-brainer. What is natural? It is there without being taught or being developed. Do you remember? The dictionary said, especially without being taught. What is talent then? Sure, it is the natural ability. It is a natural endowment. But what it is? Let me give you 2 examples. Example number 1, mind mapping. Mind mapping is natural to me. I did not learn it. I never learned mind mapping. It's in me. I just apply it. From the moment I had a sense of life, I did not know what was mind mapping until one day I sent my daughter to the tuition class. I was shocked and wondering, why would people need to learn mind mapping? It was natural in me. It has been the way I do my thinking. Later, I found out from a research paper saying that the researchers study the mind of the genius, and this is how the genius think. This is how their minds work. Well, I have never learned mind mapping. I did not know what was mind mapping. It's natural in me. Therefore, I like to think that I have a genius mind. I think like a genius. This is a talent to me, a natural ability without being taught. Example number 2, logical thinking is natural to me. I did not learn it. My mind works naturally with logic. I have the natural ability to think logically, to see what makes sense, and to form the full picture. This ability enables me to think and see clearly. This is why I can do anything without experience and do it well, such as, number 1, under the condition when I had 0 experience in manufacturing and automotive rubber product. I did not live in the US before, and I have no connection with this company. I was hired to be the director of marketing and sent it to the US shortly to do foreign market penetration. I did it. I figured it out with my logical thinking, even though I did not have any experience. Number 2, under the conditions when I had 0 experience in foreign direct investment and I did not live in China before. I was hired by an American company to lead the top management, including the board of directors, carrying out the foreign direct investment mission. Eventually, I had formed an American-Chinese joint venture factory in China. I did it I figured it out with my logical thinking, even though I did not have any experience. Number 3, under the conditions when I had zero experience in technology transfer. I had completed a technology transfer from the US to China. I did it. I figured it out with my logical thinking, even though I did not have any experience. Now, dear audience, did you see that? What was the common point? Zero experience. Do you see that? I did it because I could figure everything out with my logical thinking ability. And this ability is natural to me. I did not learn mind mapping. I did not learn logical thinking. These two are my talents, my natural abilities. What does it mean? It means I was not trained and I was not developed. These two abilities were in me before being taught, before being trained, before being developed. These two abilities came up from me naturally. What is the right word to describe seeing the natural abilities in me? It is discovery. I was hired to do these jobs because they discovered that I had these natural abilities. They believed in what they saw in me, and they gave me the opportunities as the platform for me to excel and shine. What is discover in dictionary then? Let's check it out. According to the dictionary.com, the key word is to see, to find out, to gain sight of something previously unseen or unknown. It simply means that it's already there. You just don't see it. It's there before being taught, before being developed. All you need is to see it, find it, and discover it. Now, come back to the word talent. It clearly says that it's the natural ability, the natural endowment, without being taught, without being developed. It's there waiting for you to discover. Do you see it now? Are you clear now? That means we need to rephrase this term from talent development to talent discovery. Well, it is so clear that the talent is to be discovered, not to be developed. Talent is not about developing. Talent is about discovery. It is the natural ability or natural endowment in a person. It's unrevealed. It's for you to see, to find out, to notice it, and to discover it, etc. Talents simply need to be discovered. Talents need a platform to showcase. Like the 3 scenarios, just give me the opportunities as the platform. I will perform and I will shine. The suggestion for action plan is don't look for talents based on the resumes. Don't find talents based on the impressive experience. Those are the skills, the competencies, and the capabilities. Remember, talents are those unseen, unknown, undiscovered. Based on the dictionary, talents are the natural abilities or the natural endowments. They are there to be discovered, to be seen, and to be known. Do you see the point now? Are you clear now? Skills, competency, capability are to be developed, not the talents. Don't use the wrong term. It is talent discovery, not talent development. If you are looking for an impressive resume, then you are looking for an elite, a high achiever, or a capable individual. Don't abuse the word talent. Don't misuse the word talent. You don't find talents in the resume. You find talents by talking face to face. Spend time talking to that person, observing and seeing the traits of talents. If you have discovered talents, provide them opportunities as the platform to showcase their talents. In conclusion, there are many terms coined incorrectly. Run it through with logical thinking to see if it makes sense. Very often, you will see that it does not make sense. Talent development is the classic one. Let's go through the logic one last time. Talent is the natural ability or the natural endowment. Natural is natural. Develop is developed. These are two different things. Natural simply means that it's there. It's there without being developed. It's there waiting for you to discover. Give them the opportunities as the platform to showcase their talents. They will excel and shine. It is talent discovery, not talent management. The way to discover talents is to talk to them face to face. Check them out, but not in an interview setting. Have a casual but propping talk. If you merely rely on the resume, you are not looking for a talent. Instead, you are looking for an elite or a high achiever or a highly capable individual. I hope this is absolutely clear to you now. Dear audience, do subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you will be first notified whenever I upload a new video. This channel is to help you break away from any forms of subjectivity. Seeing things clearly and objectively will make you a calm and peaceful person. I am Alicia Tay, a certified professional coach and an HRDF certified trainer. I am promoting a reflection process with logical thinking to gain clarity. I will continuously demonstrate reflection process with logical thinking in different topics. My concern is your way of doing reflection. I am concerned of the basis of interpreting reflection. Yes, looking into yourself is the first step of doing reflection. But be mindful of what is the basis of your thinking. Are you objective? Before you say yes, understand what is objective. Do you base on facts and information? Are your facts and information credible? Are you doing logical thinking? Or you simply think about what others say? Learn to do reflection process objectively by watching Reflection Time with Alicia Tay. Because reflection is the beginning of wisdom. Logical thinking leads to clarity. Clarity leads to wisdom. And wisdom leads to purity. Eventually, we want to be a wise person and we want to have a successful and peaceful life. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.